So the organization got started in spring 2015. Started in the Environmental Health and Safety Department at Ohio University. I just wanted to be part of an organization that cares for animals because I missed my dog so much. So I found Bobcat HART.
Bobcat, obviously, for the Ohio University Bobcats, and then HART is an acronym that means Human-Animal Relationship Team. So it also has a double meaning with the acronym is HART, that we have a big heart for animals. The purpose of the organization is to raise money for and to go out and volunteer with animal rescues and sanctuaries. I've been a part of Bobcat HART since 2015, my freshman year, and I really do like it. It's nice, like when you're away from home, to be around animals, and also I really like helping out, going out to these places and helping just a little bit, the people that give their lives to take care of all these animals.
What really made me interested in Bobcat HART was I was looking for somewhere to volunteer at during college, and at the involvement fair during freshman year I saw them. I saw their table, so I signed up on their email list.
So the type of activities we do to raise money for animals, we've done quite a few different ones. The most common is we sell some sort of treats at Memorial Gate or at Baker. We also sell t-shirts. And we've done some fun ones before, like a puppy kissing booth was fun. We did one that was like a beanbag toss into dog dishes, and then you would win a prize if you got it in a certain dish. My favorite was one year during Palmer Fest, we did a pie in the face. So we had pie tins with whipped cream, and we had a volunteer that would let people shove pie into his face. And we made some money off that, it was fun.
So we go to this horse rescue called Bella Run a lot, and this wild animal sanctuary called Union Ridge. We basically just volunteer there and help out the owners in any way we can. We also collaborate with some different organizations on campus. Like I know we've collaborated with AFIO, a fraternity, and so we got our two groups together to go out to volunteer. So that's kind of how we can get more people out to these sanctuaries. What Bella Run does is they go out to horse auctions. Most of them are up for slaughter, believe it or not. Some people actually eat horse meat. So they will basically bid on those horses, buy them, bring them back to their rehabilitation center, and new horses will be kind of kept away from other ones to make sure if they're having any health problems they don't spread it to the other horses. And once they've basically proved that they can interact with other horses, they'll be moved into the general population and then hopefully put back up for readoption. I think my favorite thing is going to Bella Run. Went there and there's a ton of dogs there that you can go and pet, and then of course you can interact with the horses, and I feel like that's just something that you don't really get when you're in college. There's not a lot of animals around on campus.
So I would very strongly recommend joining this group. And it's fun to interact with these animals. Like, where else are you gonna get so close to tigers and lemurs and monkeys? It's amazing.
So one of the tough things that we are facing is member retention. We have a lot of members who are involved on social media and things like that, but some of them don't actually come to the meetings or go volunteer.
I would say our biggest challenge with this organization is getting people to come to the meetings and to stick around. A lot of our members are freshmen that are just figuring out their college experience, and a lot of them think they have time for this, then they don't. And life happens, so that's something to deal with. Our other biggest problem is it's really hard to raise a lot of money just by doing little tables and stuff like that. So we do our best. We're a small group, but we're trying. all over the world with animals that are pets is overpopulation. This occurs for a lot of reasons. People have outdoor animals that they do not spay and neuter, and they reproduce and reproduce. And then a lot of these animals, especially cats, become feral, and then they're very difficult to place in a home and be able to be inside. Another issue is like people not being responsible with their pets, either getting an animal and then moving and not taking the animal with them, deciding it was more work than it was cut out for and dropping them off at a shelter, things like that. Another big one is people buying animals instead of adopting. There was one where it was just this little puppy that was taken to the vet, and the owner complained that the dog was biting, and it's just a puppy. So at the end of the vet visit, the owner left the dog there, just a little puppy. So that puppy ended up at Bella Run and was thankfully raised and adopted. Also at Bella Run, there was a horse, and they were very surprised that this horse was letting us touch his face, and I asked why, and it was because his old owner had hit him a lot, and there were scars on his face, and it was really sad. Also at Union Ridge, there are 2 tigers there. The one tiger, his name is Noah. I don't know if you've ever been to like Kalahari or any sort of theme park where you can take pictures with little cubs, but what they actually do is they produce a bunch of those cubs, and then once they're too old to be held by people, there's no plan for them.
Whenever I see these animals suffering, it truly breaks my heart because I know that they have feeling. And if I were to put myself in that situation, like if I were an animal that was dying, unhealthy, homeless, you can just see the looks on their faces, how sad they are. They just want to be loved. I just want to love them all, but unfortunately we can't do that. But we will try our best, to make sure that they live the lives that they should.
How I feel when I see these animals that are homeless or unhealthy or have been mistreated by humans is sad and very angry sometimes. Just knowing that could have been prevented, knowing that the animals deserve love, and that's it. So it really motivates me to do this, even though sometimes it's hard, and sometimes it feels like we're not making that big of a difference in the grand scheme of things, but we're helping a little bit, and I mean that's all you can do.